coming in today. So, kind of like we talked about before, each time we meet, there's going to be a different focus for each session. And today we're going to be really focused on what we call affect expression and modulation. And we've been working on this a little bit with your daughter, where she's been kind of being taught to identify what she's feeling and to express it here in therapy and to learn about how to deal with it and modulate it and regulate it. And you're a key part of this because as her parent, you're spending the most time around her. And so it's going to be really important for you to model this for her and to help her along as she's trying to learn this. So with that being said, I want to just try to get a sense from you. Give me an example of maybe times where you think your daughter might be having some trouble and then maybe it's difficult for her to talk about or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, something comes to mind right away. You know, oftentimes she'll come home and to me she looks like she's upset, she's angry, but when I ask her, is everything okay? Anything you want to talk about? She said, everything's fine. No, there's nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of, it's not really, her response doesn't really match what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's like incongruent.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think important thing to realize is that she's, you know, of course, been through a very traumatic experience, as you know, and that's actually pretty common that when people go through a pretty traumatic experience like that, we often see people kind of have acting out behaviors and some anger going on and that kind of thing. So that's just for you to know that it's a normal response to trauma in a lot of cases, and that might be what's going on with your daughter. What are some ways that you could respond that might help her along in a situation like that? And so I thought, for example, maybe we could have you say something like, hey, you know, in a situation like that, it seems like you're feeling pretty angry right now. You know, just help her identify maybe what she's feeling. And I'd really like to talk with you about it. I'm really concerned, and you know, I want you to be able to talk to me if there's something going on. So, you know, I'm here, and maybe we could talk a little bit more about what you've been feeling today. You'd use your own words, of course, and I just thought that would be a nice way to model for her identifying an emotion, and you're helping her identify it. Sometimes we don't know what we feel, and we're just acting it out.
Yeah.